there's been something I've been wanting to talk about, and I talk about it, and I do videos, and I show some of the people around me, and it's like, you can't post that. And I can't, it's like, because the masses, they'll always take up for what they've only known. And it's, when I get to talking about this topic, it really, it doesn't upset me. I ain't got nothing to do with this. God's running my life. God's the one that gets really, really mad. Jesus flipped the tables in the temple. And you have to flip the tables in your brain too. It's just like with the Hawaii stuff. I can hear all the false prophets in unison together. Let's pray for them. Let's pray for them. This globalization of warming and blah, blah, blah. It's a lie. See, they sell it. They sell it. Just like when C-19 hit, y'all got emails saying we need to do our part and wear a mask. It didn't say we need to do our part and investigate to see if Satan's really pulling one over on us. No. It's from day one. If you get my scrapbook at home from 4th grade in Huntsville, Alabama, you open it up and it says, this is Earth. It is round. It looks like an orange. It doesn't say we're going to go look on top of mountains for years and let you figure out what's going on. See, when you allow us in the brain to figure things out and to critically think, then we wouldn't be in this situation. But since everybody has had that attachment of the world and to a sorcerer, see, I'm getting excited. It ain't me, it's God. Because Satan's job is to be like Jesus. And those of y'all that don't care, just listen. You need to listen. So if the people, which is, in these churches, there's so much money flying through these churches. It's insane. It's not real. So in their head, they have been underneath authority figures their entire life. In school, you learn we don't question authority. In church, you don't question God. That's what the false prophets always say, and you do question. God's given me almost 9 years against everything y'all are against me for, by questioning God. There's a difference between compliance and obeying man and compliance and obeying God. Big difference. So, and some of y'all are so deep into these churches, these big false ones. The smaller churches, they're going out the door. They are. There's no youth programs. There's nothing. They never taught them anything. And now those phones are God. The parents can go all day long and make the children, but the children's already got it in their head. It's stupid. It's dumb. All this in this phone is so awesome, even though it's not real. It's a slave device. It's very easy. You just can't see it. And so, that's their flock. And I've heard them say it, and even one I know dearly, and it just, that you go to these seminary schools, semen implying impregnating the world with a brotherhood of Saturnalia, Satan, impregnating the minds. And then the goy, which is us, has seen this illusion of you've got to go to that structure. If you go to that structure, then you're better than everybody. It's like, what? That has nothing to do with anything whatsoever. Nothing. That's a made up thing. It's not real. And it's like I've said, these people that are doing this behind the scenes, listen, you've been raised the same way that we've been raised. You think you're lying to us? You're lying to us, but they've lied to you too. Your whole reality is as twisted as ours. See, this thing that some people think they're part of, you're not a part of it. You've been given false shit too, even if you think you've got the truth. Because this thing feeds. If it's not for us, it can't grow. See, what's coming through me is coming from above and from within. Do you understand what I'm saying? From you, it comes through a TV and through a piece of paper that says, you got all the fucking education in the world. You go for you. Do you understand? People's whole existence comes from a cue with voices coming out of it. You know, but it's pretty gross if you can get out of it, but you won't do it. And more people will hate me for this video because, you know, I challenge your whole existence. And I would want to know if I've been lied to before I go to the other side. You don't get to just keep floating through life with this fake-ass Christianity and don't ever expect somebody to come through here, a messenger of God, and miracles do happen. I'm a walking example, but it's not the miracle that you fucking want, is it? Because, see, your brain is Disney. So, I mean, if we could go into your brain, and if it's not Disney, then it's sports. And if it's not that, it's something else. It's shopping. And if we could go into your brain, we could show you why you can't listen, and why you're fucking dumb, and why you run from everything that's so much truth, because y'all won. This is Constantine, supposedly, on the surface. Everything going on right now is a product of Rome with Constantine. Not Jesus, not God. A slave system. It's insane. And let me say this to the initiates and shit watching this. She was born on 729, which is the square of 27 and the cube of 9. I know how important that number is. And it seems like we got the power now, don't we? And that baby is due when? November the 17th, a day before whose birthday? Oh, it's not his birthday. Or is it? I can't even think. It's the 322nd fucking day of the year on the 18th, November the 18th. Isn't that funny? She's cubed up and squared up. You think I don't know? And remember, you've watched my shit, and some people have. She came to me in a vision, in a dream, 13 years ago, and we were in the clouds, and there was nothing but a door frame, and I was laying on the clouds, and she come in there as a baby, a young child, and she laid on my chest like a young child would, and she looked right at me and said, "I want you to be free." And dude, I have been chasing that shit. Actually, it ain't me chasing it. Do you see what I mean? You have to have a clear conscience. Get away from pills. Get away from all the bullshit. God will come to you in vision. Your visions come under the influence of pills. Your dreams come from man-made substances that fucking scare the shit out of you. We don't have nightmares. We see things. God shows us what's coming before it happens. And in your world, he's crazy. We've been in front of a TV for our entire lives. We are just so demonic. But we're going to keep running around saying, "Praise Jesus." We're going to go do anything and everything that we want today with zero consequences, man. It's funny how some of y'all made fun of me. Some of you Christians out there. And now you getting it. You getting that shit, and I'm on fire, and I love you.